About to play it again?
Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna get back on like EA. I was on PlayStation, but not EA. Yeah, I think these dudes get a little chirpy.
Who's this dude, Delirious Jones, that was in your comments?
That's
Talking
fucking
Saints.
No, that's them. Mikey.
He's the Saints.
It's Mikey.
Is that Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure?
he's the Saints though.
You sure that's him?
Yeah, that's him.
He said. He said he must have a mullet.
Yeah.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore. It's week 2.
Trying not to spread playbook, but I like some things in there.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA.
That was a lot of fun.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A bad start there.
Throw that motherfucker. You actually got to win something to get respect around here, chump.
Setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
A gain of 10 yards.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
Bridgewater's pass.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be a
Look, I'm gonna put this on here. Won't know nobody but old school.
They'll take over.
I tell that motherfucker, say, go eat your cheese. Go eat your cheese, Jerry.
The Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26.
I got that Tom and Jerry. Motherfucker, go eat your cheese, Jerry.
Couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect their defensive front to be someone they can move.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Get that air out of your chest,
off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh my God.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. G.A.N, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2
This
now.
motherfucker says, I mean, I would hate on a guy too if he
can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble
yes,
because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. This is the tight end fan. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense.
That motherfucker said,
pass. And when
you're dog shit,
better
bro.
get home and make the play.
I believe you out using my third option. That TD with 3 seconds. Still sting a bit, huh? I said, please, all you did is change the depth chart. We're at the same as Chiefs. I said, trust me, it's all on lock.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Love. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Oh, yeah.
That's because he called out his cheese.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
This motherfucker said my playbook is deep, son. You wouldn't know that because I killed you with stock plays, trash ass. And I put, and the results is, that's a lie.
Yo, let's the fuck.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. This motherfucker said, Jay Mabry, more than happy to bust your ass right quick. I told this motherfucker, I said, I don't swing that way, my guy.
Stop it. Leave these motherfuckers alone, goddamn. They're all getting mind fucked right now.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Bridgewater's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
With my guy,
Well, able to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands.
I'm gonna really fuck him up on this one. This motherfucker gonna hit me with highly unlikely you're gonna come out of the AFC, so I'm gonna put so. You're more worried about me.
Not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground.
I can't keep up. There's so many goddamn different.
A yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid. Come out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit. Brandon, all things considered,
This motherfucker. Oh my god, I'm fucking
about
over
getting
this
that
one.
type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hold on, is that the right one?
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Post together.
Dude, they're on up. It's all over the goddamn place. I ain't gonna lie about that. It's fucking everywhere.
Might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Powering forward.
Oh, I see it.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Now,
look at this. This motherfucker said, it said, like I said, son, play me head to head. You're not on a schedule, so I can bust your head in the franchise. So I can't bust your head in the franchise. I told that motherfucker the only thing you bust is in bubbles you blow.
No catches though so far in this game. Starting with a first down, 11 yards.
That damn bubbles.
Been outplayed in the first half. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there. The way
Man, this dude fucking.
they were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 yards.
What are you posting, Jack? Conversation?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna people do shit like that.
Yeah.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
You know, this motherfucker's like, I ain't worried about the fight. So right now, you seem worried about more than anyone. Motherfucker. I mean, right now, you seem to be a little fucking caught up on everything.
He changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 50 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, you never brought no innocence.
About ready to go on offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got
Dude, I love it,
not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
It's so easy. This motherfucker gonna sit here and say, what do you put?
That could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out.
He said, man, you're the only fan.
Off the play fake to Dobbins.
Damn, where did he
Here's
put it?
Jackson.
Right. I want to say it right.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
He said something about it's okay, man. I understand you. I said, man, the only fan around here is the one who won. This motherfucker, man, needs to get off me, man.
All the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Legs hurt. He said we can bet whatever you want.
From the gun, Jackson.
So you know.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
I'm gonna fucking
Keep going on down.
yeah, man, this dude's really fucking. And not to mention, I mean, not to, you know, I'm fucking drunk and shit, so I'm not playing. Even if I wanted to fucking go at him, I ain't gonna do it. I wouldn't do it. Fucking hammer. Fuck. This dude.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd.
I could have had fun with his ass all night. I was just saying stupid shit back to him. Stupid. Hey, dude. Hey, can't you figure out by now that you're being led on? That I don't give a fuck. He ain't getting it. Yeah, motherfucker gonna say, man, I know you're a fan.
I'm gonna say some stupid shit, man. The only fan around here is the one he blowing. I mean, come on, man. You know, get the fuck out of here.
To the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Actually, to be honest, at this time of the night, hell, ain't it about time for him to go have some goddamn tea and a biscuit or something? Where he's at?
God dang it.
He's from the States, I think, but he's in London. He's in the Army or the Navy or one of the military branches.
Some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh, I got a breakout player.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Who is it?
And he finds a man on the crossing route.
That damn receiver that I've been shopping around.
A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
Who you play this week?
Down and goal to go.
Some dude, man. Texans. Where the fuck he is?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Help a player upgrade his
and the lead will grow. It's now 17.
I've never seen this one.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half.
Come on.
This one is away. A lane opens.
Really?
He's past the 30.
Against fucking Thornton too. Man, fuck that. Yeah, I got a fucking breakout player with McMath, which, that's fine. Star, yeah. But I got a goddamn chance to get fucking Kevin Byard, a fucking X Factor. Too, man, that ain't happening. Man, ain't happening, bro. Hold the Texans to less than 100 passing yards or force 3 turnovers and get Kevin Byard.
Hey, you can get sacks too, right?
Look, this dude just sent me a friend request.
Oh, Jalen.
Yeah. It just popped up. That motherfucker is, damn. Dude, take your ass to bed, motherfucker. Go fuck on me, man.
A big play there. 77 yards. And the Ravens will add on to
Maybe I should fucking accept his friend request and invite him to a chat. As soon as he comes in there, I'm gonna be like, hey man, you know what? I felt like you needed a friend.
Makes you feel more settled.
I wish we could quantify it too, because you're playing the same game. The field's
Like, I'm
the
here
same,
for you,
all
bro.
size. We
Man,
know all
let
that.
me know. How's it
Being
feel?
at home, sometimes when you do
What's
things
wrong,
well,
man? What's
you get
bothering
an extra push from your
No,
opponent.
man, I'm just saying, man.
Elevate your game.
No, I scored that last touchdown against you, man. And I'm like, dude, that was months ago. Let it go.
Tell him to go fondue it up. Ain't fondue
Go
cheese?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's dipping, all these different things around. You dip it in it.
Possession, and that's become too
fondue.
familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. And the Raven pressure too much. There he goes.
I tell that motherfucker bow to the
And they
queen.
were in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage old school coverage, didn't it? Man
we got
coverage
tough
reminded me of
matchup.
the old Raiders team.
We gonna do the same thing we always do. We're gonna try to slow them down.
Defensive player of the year, the other, and they just locked people down.
We're gonna do our best. That's all we can do.
After the sack on first down,
I don't think I scored.
A loss of 5 yards.
So
I
Brandon,
didn't
we
either.
sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack
Last
and
time I
sack
played
are
for
on
the
their
Thornton,
play
I got
sheet.
third and long
bitch
now
slapped.
after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater
Literally
has a
bitch
response. To throw, Bridgewater. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
So they can start messing with the goddamn PlayStation.
And you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it.
So you can tell me how trash I am. All this other shit. I'm about to tell this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, man. I might just simply the motherfucker and tell him, hey man, you need to go get laid, dude. You know what? You need to get
You heard him when he said, don't bring his people in there.
He ain't got no girl. He might have a dude. He ain't got no girl. That motherfucker acting weird. Something wrong with him. As mad as I got, I ain't never spent on.
I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Damn. I just got a message that Rage. I forgot Rage was in here. He ain't said a damn word.
Let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That motherfucker sent me an invitation for Madden.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yeah.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Let's see here. What team do I use?
You about to play him?
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive,
for real?
To start digging into the second half blowout
I just
material.
said you wasn't going to do that.
I'm going to do it on purpose.
Throwing is Jackson.
I'm playing him on purpose at this point.
Open man is Duvernay.
I just need to figure out what you need. See, he's going with the...
Duvernay. His second
looks like
touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. The 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore.
It's going to be under the old name, but I'm still going to stream it.
And even 70 yards.
Because I'm going to get this motherfucker on
one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Well, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they put field position there?
I'm recording. It's going to be right here. Live action.
Noah Fant there to make the grab.
We're going to see all his little bullshit.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand
more
see
it all.
when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
I ain't seen my depth chart.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. And we're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A game there of 30 big ones. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's
I'm
right
just
there
trying to
pick
put
them
some.
up, and they are shredding them
This
in this
motherfucker likes to be on tape. Fucking idiot.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay.
This motherfucker invested in my son. And he put fucking son in capital letters like it matters. Like, Jesus Christ, do you realize that you're being fucking played?
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
Like I'm literally fucking put.
Little shy of the 35 to the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
4-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now. They're convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This time,
I knew he had some. I knew it. It's a simple shit. A simple fucking mathematical shit.
250-yard mark now for the game.
Ain't nothing big about what you just did. So.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scout.
Like that's the only reason why I wish they would take like
and completing the connection.
9 yards is the pickup there.
abilities out. Like I got beat so bad on that play right there because a cut. Just a simple cut.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off-season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini-camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Third and goal, Jackson flushed out right and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards
oh, my God. Really, Jackson?
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
I'm not going to be mad at that. That's not on me. That's Jackson following the touchdown. Wow.
KJ Hamler returning it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Come on.
To run extra plays.
Get there, baby. Dick it.
Getting this one across the 40.
Sit your ass down.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Wow.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. It's Judy complete.
Dude, I had a good thing going, man. That kind of irritates me a little bit. That's my life with Madden.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Like, it literally, the only reason that I didn't, like, score was, I still don't understand why Lamar threw the ball the way he threw it.
9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point
Who's he using?
is good.
The Browns.
Down to 24.
It's all good. I mean, it really is. It's not a big deal at all. I just, I still don't understand why Lamar threw the ball so crazy.
This one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
It's just a routine throw. Like it was.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense ready to go again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message?
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
In a lopsided game like this.
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
No, he touched it too early.
Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Really?
They gave him that?
Because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
You don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10.
Such a bomb.
Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
I mean,
and ended up picking
show
up
me something.
I thought he was dead to rights, but
I want to see something. I mean, what are you doing?
Turn that into a positive gain.
Like the normal fucking routine shit?
On 3rd and 2.
Bitch, give me that.
Complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
This bomb. Goddamn, I'm about 24 fucking ounce fucking still reserves of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. And this dude really thinks he's good. That's fucking awful. Like, go sit your ass down somewhere, man.
Finish your game, Josh. Yeah.
Much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as
that's
they
just
head
mad
to Philly
mad
to
right
face
there.
off
Come on,
with
baby.
the
All you gotta do
Eagles.
is fucking